There are few places in America today where nature, history, and an urgent desire to preserve and protect both come together in one unspoiled place. And here in Polk County, there is one such place, Alexander's Ford at the Bradley Nature Preserve.
What you have at Alexander's Ford is not only something that's important to the story of the Kings Mountain campaign and is an important component to the Overmountain Victory National Historic Trail, but you have a piece of property there which has essentially remained relatively unchanged. What you see on that property is pretty much probably how it looked in 1780.
I heard today of Major Patrick Ferguson's ultimatum to the settlers. Quit opposing British arms or his southern loyalist militia will march over the mountains and lay the country waste by fire and sword. In defiance of this order, by September 26th, a mounted militia of citizen soldiers, 1,000 strong, set out southeast to join the North and South Carolina Overmountain and Piedmont men and forces from Georgia. Amassing at Quaker Meadow near today's Morganton, the militia grows to total 2,000 men. During the next week, the Patriots head south, expecting to find Ferguson's army. Heavy rain slows them down, and when they reach Gilberttown, he's already gone. By October 5th, the Patriots reach Alexander's Ford on the Green River. It is here they receive decisive word that Ferguson is on Kings Mountain. They turn east.
Well, Alexander's Ford is probably one of the most important places along the Overmountain Victory National Historic Trail. On the night of October 5th, the Patriot Army actually camped on the bottomlands near the Green River at Alexander's Ford. If that conversation, if that information had not reached them at that place, it's very possible Ferguson would not have had them chasing his force, and he may very well have gotten away without being defeated.
Kings Mountain was the joyful annunciation of that turn of the tide of success, which terminated the Revolutionary War with the seal of our independence. This unique place is not only a turning point in the story of our nation's independence, but its history goes deeper.
The Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians is very excited to work with Polk County on protecting this location. We noticed at once that that bend in the river was a characteristic location. It would have been a preferred location for a old village settlement. The crossing there at Alexander's Ford actually predates the colonial period by quite some time, and these were old thoroughfares that were used by Native American peoples to carry on their trade and their foreign relations and even warfare against neighbors. We think it's important to preserve these places. We think that the nation needs to remember these places. We think that Polk County is doing a great job to try to get out in front of these issues and protect these places before they're gone.
An unspoiled place of natural beauty, Alexander's Ford's educational and ecological importance cannot be understated. And it is bringing many people together from all walks of life, passionately dedicated to preserving this great resource.
My own experience, and I have 5 grandchildren, and when they come to visit us in the mountains, we go hiking, and we love to get out into nature. It is, they call it Mimi's Nature Walks, because we learn all kinds of things that are about the woods and what's happening and the streams and the water, and this place is ideal for that.
The Green River is in good shape, it has good water quality. This is an opportunity to make sure that it continues to have good water quality and then it provides the other opportunities also with the Overmountain Victory Trail.
Well, my family are early settlers of Polk County. There's more to that story, but because we have a legacy of family background here, I think that the Alexander Ford is a treasure that we must protect, both as an historic site, as the site of the Overmountain men crossing the Green River, and as a future nature preserve.
Well, I started talking to folks here in Polk County about the trail several years ago, and initially it was a process of just informing them about what was possible and the route. And over the years, I think we've developed some wonderful relationships out here with many of the citizens as well as some of the government officials. And Alexander's Ford is an example of how we found some common ground of something that has value not only for the county but also for the nation as a whole, and something that we can work together to preserve as well as provide access to for other people to come and learn this history, to enjoy the natural beauty, and to just find some sort of inspiration in their daily lives, which oftentimes we're often looking for. It doesn't come in ways that we may know or we plan, but when you come out to a place like Alexander's Ford and you stand on that ground, you know what happened. It's just something that's very moving, and it's hard to describe. You have to experience it.